Today is an absolutely fantastic conference about futures and career paths for girls. And I think it's one of the most important things we can do to help prepare girls for the future and give them a sense of the possibilities. If you believe the statistics, most of them will have something like 8 different careers in their lifetimes. So the more we can expose them to events like this, the better in terms of giving them inspiration for the future.
So part of what we're doing here at Sydenham High is identifying key skills that we think young women need, skills that empower them to feel really ready for the real world. We knew that we wanted to focus on 3 key areas: leadership, innovation, and communication.
I'm Chief Executive of Transform Society, but basically I'm a graduate recruiter. I've been a graduate recruiter for 26 years, headed up recruitment at the global investment banks, FMCG, but the majority of my career is public sector. So I know what the students need to do to be able to get those jobs in the future. The skill that I think is most important for young women nowadays is adaptability. The world of work is changing at a pace that we've never seen before. They say that a skill only lasts 2 years now. The definition of it and what it means is changing every couple of years. So it's incredibly important that all of your students realise that adaptability. When they get into the workplace, if something doesn't go right, if a client is lost, if funding stops, they're going to need to adapt and they're going to need to be comfortable with that changing of kind of what they're being asked to do. So adaptability would be my number 1.
So I've just done a chat with the girls about my leadership journey and what the job I do actually entails. They had such amazing questions for me, some really tricky ones, and I do think young women and this generation give such an exciting view of the world and actually can be a much harder audience than many of the technology and cyber people I talk to most days. So some jobs in this country require really specific education, university or vocational training. My experience that I talked to the young women about was actually that's not the case for so many jobs now.
I would say confidence is key. It's obviously paramount in my world as a broadcaster when you have got the red light of a camera lens on you live, that you own your impact and influence, but that confidence you can only impact if you're impacting yourself first and foremost. So any of those skills that are going to equip someone to be their own cheerleader, to back themselves, to be a voice that is going to enable more in the world and more greatness in the world, but they've got to go out and go for it. And I think confidence is the heart of anything, whatever profession they decide to go in. But it's confident to be brave, confident in my world to speak up, to ask for it, to put yourself out there, to ask for feedback so that you're governing your progression, not someone else telling you, but just the confidence to be the best version of yourself.
I really liked today's conference. It really actually helped me because I really want to go into computer science. So after hearing about Felicity's experiences, I think I'm kind of leaning more to the cybersecurity side now. So I think I'm going to do a bit more research and maybe do it at uni.
I found it really inspiring, and I think there was definitely a push towards connection making, and I feel like promoting us to go above and beyond, so really even reaching out now.
I definitely think today would have taught me a lot of things about my career. It did help me to think that when I go into the world of work, I will be having to competing with thousands of people, but actually it's not bad if you're not going to uni. It's just a different pathway and everyone has different needs and different careers.